ditch the TV and spend a little more time reading books and singing songs on the porch. Sit here watching the daylight wane, leaving little trails.
Hi Newton friends, welcome to our channel. My name is Mushy and I co-run this channel with my best friend Newt. Newt and I started this channel to connect with each other and kind of show each other our lives while also bringing you guys into this as well and showing what we're doing for art, what we're creating, what we're doing, and also what we're reading. What better time to dive into books than the fall? Fall is my absolute favorite time to read. I love going outside, feeling the crisp air and the leaves just falling around me, and everything's just kind of the perfect setup for reading a book. It's cozy. Usually you can have nice candle scents. The fall candle scents are my favorite. You can have a nice warm cup of tea, a warm cup of coffee, if that's your thing. It's just the perfect recipe for reading. A few weeks ago, Newt and I met up and we took a little trip in New England and went bookstore hopping, I guess you could call it. And we went to different bookstores within the area and we were just looking for any new books that we could find. Weren't there for any specific reason, just to browse books. The day was just a perfect mixture of autumn and friendship and of course books. Starting the day off, we had to treat ourselves with a little pinky drink. This drink is the Strawberry Daydream from Dunkin' Donuts. It's pretty good. I don't know if I would ever get it again, but I enjoyed it while I had it. I think if you drink too many of those, it just would not be too good for you. But I enjoyed the one-time experience. Walking into bookstores together always feels a little magical. Each one has its own personality, and this store specifically, I think, has one of my favorite personalities. It's just kind of endless and has multiple floors, and I feel like you could easily get lost in it. It's just fun to find your way around and discover new books. There's just so much to see, and I feel like we could have ended up spending all day here if we really wanted to, but we had other places we were going to go to, so we didn't. As we wandered around the bookstore, we were able to laugh together at quirky titles and point out books that we've both read and gravitate towards shelves that really call to us. Specifically horror. We do really enjoy horror novels. There's just something about this season also that makes horror 10 times better. I always want to read in the fall. It's probably the chill air, the shorter days. It's like the world itself is just setting the stage for a good book, a good scare, a cozy time. It's just the perfect recipe for reading a horror novel. Or any book, really. But honestly, the best part wasn't just the books. It was also being there together. After all these years of friendship, moments like this really remind us of how we've grown together and how meaningful our friendship is. Newt and I first met back when we were in second grade. At first, we weren't really sure what to make of each other. I think we were just unsure if we liked the other person or maybe we just didn't understand each other super well at first. But it didn't take too long to realize that we both had very wild imaginations. And yes, that did get us in trouble quite frequently. But through that, I think we were able to become such close friends. And we have a lot of memories of us creating worlds together and creating art together and just crazy imaginations that I think have come back to us in our later years and helped us grow in our creativity. Of course, like any good friendship, you have your ups and downs through the years. In our high school years, we ended up drifting apart, but then we ended up reconnecting one day, and it was like no time had passed at all. Now we talk basically every single day and know everything about each other. We're constantly encouraging each other in art, sharing ideas, and giving advice. Honestly, I don't think I would have gotten back into art at all if it weren't for Newt pushing me to keep going and giving me ideas of what I can be doing. I think there was a long time in our friendship where we were both doing different art mediums and we were both interested in different things. And then finally, it came to a point where we were doing the same thing, where we were both doing polymer clay and we both loved it. And now we're able to kind of work together and show things to each other and be like, how does this look? Give me advice on this. How could I make this better? What could I do here? What could I add to my shop? And I just think that's really cool to have. It makes you feel less alone in your business to have someone doing the same exact thing as you. Also, we have this YouTube channel together, so also partners in that business. It's also just so cool having a friend that you have so much in common in, like the books that we like to read, that we're able to read books together. We buddy read a lot of books. Well, we attempt to buddy read a lot of books. A lot of times we say we're going to buddy read a book and then somehow it just ends up not happening. One of us will read it and the other won't read it, or someone will read half of it and the other person won't read the rest of it. That's happened a lot, but there are a few that we've actually buddy read the whole book and we're able to talk about it and discuss it, which is so fun because it's not like a show where you can just easily watch it. You have to actually put the time in to read it and discuss it, and that's just really cool. At the end of the day, we ended up going into a little Asian market and trying the ice cream there. I got this mango thing. I don't know what it's called. It's a mango thing, ice cream. It was interesting, I'll say that. I definitely ate it wrong, so don't make fun of me. And Newt got a little fish ice cream thing that I think was also okay. I don't think it was the best. Now, of course, no bookstore trip is complete without a haul. We definitely left with more than we planned to, but can you ever really have too many books? Today, Newt and I went bookstore hopping. That's what we'll call it. And we went to, but I think we went to like 3 different bookstores. And we wanted to show our book haul. So I will go first. So Newt and I both got this book. So this book is called Fern's School for Wayward Fae, and it's kind of a young, it's like, adult, it's not
Yeah, it's young adult.
Is it young adult?
Well, maybe more like grade school, young adult.
Grade school, middle school.
Yeah, middle school.
And it's about this child who she thinks she was born human and then turns out that she's not, and she finds out that she's not human, and I guess she runs into a bunch of friends that are different creatures, vampires, banshees, different things like that. So it looks really cute, and of course it has a little mushroom on it, so, you know, gotta read it.
This is what got Mushy's eye to begin with, this mushroom.
Always does.
There it is, right there.
It's glowing.
Yeah. And then we got another book to buddy. This was a buddy read. I don't know if that was mentioned. We got another book to buddy read. Amateur. And that one is One Dark Window by Rachel Keeling. This one was, well, I guess it's kind of hyped right now. Everybody that reads it says it's amazing, and it's got a good plot twist. So a lady needs help to stay safe in an eerie, mist-locked kingdom of Blunder. She needs a monster. She calls him the Nightmare, an ancient mercurial spirit trapped in her head. He protects her. He keeps her secrets. So I guess it's about her and her monster thing in a place called Blunder. So it looked good.
Yeah, and it talks about like dark magic and the king's nephew, so there might be a little romance in there.
Yeah.
Don't know a ton about it, but, you know, I think we just kind of dive into these books with the least knowledge possible.
Sometimes that's the best way.
It is. Everything's a surprise.
Yeah.
Even the plot. I also got this graphic novel called Lightfall. It's a series. Newt also has this book, and it looks really cute, and there's little drawings and all kinds of stuff, so I'm excited to read that one. I don't know if we're going to buddy read it. We probably should.
Yeah,
we both have it.
we totally can.
Yeah.
We should. Because we tried to buddy read another graphic novel book, The Moth Keeper, and we didn't really like it. The art was better than the story.
Yeah, it was really mostly about the art.
And we read it in like 1 hour, so we could probably do the same with that book. 2 hours max.
Probably. Graphic novels are very quick to get through.
Yeah. And then I got Game of Thrones, which needs no introduction, and I mainly just got it because the cover was really pretty. I haven't seen this cover of it before. So I have seen the show, I have not read the book, so I get the book to have. And I did have this years and years ago, and then I unhauled it, and I don't know why, but this cover is better than the other one that I had, so.
She's always getting rid of things that she comes back around to.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
I also got another graphic novel called Hooky, and I'm not really sure what it's about. I just know that the art looks really cute, and she's like a little witch, and there's a boy, and it just looks super cute. And it's a series. I know there's like at least 3 books in the series. I found the 3rd book first in one of the bookstores, but they didn't have the first one, and then in another bookstore I found the first one. So I'm going to start reading those, and if it's good, I'll read the rest of them.
It was meant to be.
Yes.
And then I got this book called Wayward by Amelia Hart. This one looks very witchy, and it's set in 3 different time periods, and one of them is during the witch trials, the 1619, and then 2019, a girl moves into a cottage that was left to her by her aunt, and there's something weird, like, happening in the cottage. And then 1942 is another time period in the book. And I think they're probably all intertwined somehow, but I don't know how. But it looked really good and very good to read during the fall.
And then I also got They Thought They Buried Us, which is a horror novel. And this one is about I think it's a girl that goes to an academy, and there's just strange things going on. She's not really sure. The synopsis was kind of vague, but it intrigued me with her going to an academy and mysterious things going on. That was enough to pull me in. So we got that one. And then I got The Bog Wife, which is another horror. And it sounds like this guy like conjures up a bog wife, which I don't know what that means, but that also intrigued me for some reason. Monsters and horror, always a good time. And then I got Fairies in the Fault Line's journal. I have Fairies in the Fault Line book that Newt gave to me, and this is just a journal, and it has a bunch of art in it, which I thought was really cool, and I love collecting journals, so gotta have it. Gotta have it.
I might get this one because it looks really good.
And I might get this one if Newt likes it.
Which one are you going to read on your vacation?
Ooh, that's a good question. Next month, Mr. Mushy and I are going to Hawaii, and I think I'm going to bring The Bog Wife with me to read on the beach. And maybe I'll bring 2 books just in case I finish it too quickly, which I'll probably bring They Thought They Buried Us. Sorry if my voice sounds a little strange. We've been laughing for the last 10 minutes. All right, bye! Bye! Days like this remind us of why we make these videos together. It's about art and books, yes, but it's also about sharing them with somebody who makes every story richer. Having such a wonderful friendship is like a good book. We may be writing different chapters in our own lives, but we're always a part of each other's story. As we go into fall, everything is starting to slow down, and it really gives us time to notice the small things. The sound of leaves crunching under your feet, the warmth of a hot drink in your hand, or the comfort of a best friend by your side, even if it's not physically. So enjoy the fall, cherish your friendships, and find that next story that's going to keep you up way too late at night. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. We'd love to have you as a new friend. Okay, bye! So next month, my husband, Mr. Newt, and I are going to Hawaii, and I wanted to...
Your name is Mushy.
No, not Mr. Newt.
Just my husband.
So next month, Mr. Mushy. I can see you in the camera. So next month, Mr. Stop. So next month, Mr. So next month. It's not helping. Turn on your oven too.
Yeah.
What do I do with my arms?
You're like this.
I don't even need to say this part. I think the next book that I will read.
Hold me.
I think the book I will read when I go to Hawaii next month
With who?
with Mr. Mushy.